Hi everybody, Keith here. I wanted to just share with you something that happened about a week ago. I was doing a follow-up session with a group of leaders from a program, a one-day workshop that I did about a month ago. And I often start my sessions or follow-up sessions with a little technique called the one-word opener. And I've learnt that from my forum group. And the one-word opener is, how do you feel? And so as I was asking the group to share in the chat box how they want to feel, a lot of them were a little bit down in the dumps, to be perfectly honest. You know, I'm frustrated, I'm overwhelmed, I'm overworked, I feel under the pump, I'm pressured. And it took me back a little bit. And the thing that I said to them is, okay, that's how you feel right now. But the question is, not how you feel. We have to shift. If that's how you feel, if you feel overwhelmed, if you feel stressed, if you feel like you're under the pump, we have to move. We have to shift. And the only way you can move and shift is to ask the question, how you want to feel. And so I asked them the question, how do you want to feel? And of course, some of you have heard me talk about this. You know, I talk about the whole concept of start with how before why. So how do you want to feel? And then once you know how you want to feel, then you can move to, okay, what do I need to do, achieve, accomplish, obtain to feel that emotion? Because the emotion comes off the back end of accomplishment. And then once you know that, then to build your drive, build your desire, build your determination, and build your discipline to be able to accomplish what you want to achieve so you can feel that emotion. And so the question I've got for you right now, if you feel a little bit under the pump, if you feel a little bit overwhelmed, if you feel like, geez, you know, where's the year gone? The question I've got you to ask yourself is stop focusing on how you feel right now and start thinking about how you want to feel. And then ask yourself the question, what do you need to achieve to feel that emotion? How do you want to feel to be able to then move to what's the goal I need to accomplish, or what's the project I need to complete, or what's the progress I need to make? Sometimes it's not a goal, sometimes it's just progress. And then from there, why is that so important here? Because unless you find those reasons why that's important to you, you won't make the shift to achieve the emotion. Does that make sense to you? So take the time to really start to ask yourself the question, this week, how do you want to feel? Or in your career, how do you want to feel? In your relationship, how do you want to feel? In your finances, how do you want to feel? In your health and fitness, how do you want to feel? Because everything starts with an emotion. Everything starts. We are emotional creatures. We are driven to do things or not to do things because of our emotions. So work out the emotion for you. Thanks for watching. I'm Keith Abraham. Bye for now. And if you want to, by the way, put in the chat, how do you want to feel this week? You don't have to tell me the goal. Just tell me how you want to feel. Bye.